How's it going, guys? Shark from Drunk Guy Explains, and we're going to be talking about the gambler's fallacy. And the gambler's fallacy essentially is basically you can predict what's going to happen next based on what happened before. A really famous example of this is, let's say you're playing a coin flip. So, bad example. Okay. So we sit here and do a coin flip and say the 777 versus the Carnival Dream $2.50 chip. So basically you can keep flipping this, and let's say I flip the 7 4 times in a row, or the 7 side 4 times in a row. I can say, well, the chances of it being a fifth 777 is this. And essentially they're like, that's the gambler's fallacy. The best way to describe that in craps, though, is the same way. There's a big difference, and a lot of people talk about the gambler's fallacy in terms of the DGE system. The biggest thing to realize is this. Let's just go ahead, 2, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's just see if I can do this. So we know that a 4 has 3 dice combinations. We know that a 7 has 6 out of 36 dice combinations. So an easy way to explain this is this. So that's 6, 9, 10, 2, 4, 5. Like it says 10, 20, 30, 32, 34, 36. So this represents all the 4s, or excuse me, all the 7s on a dice. This represents all the 4s on a dice. This represents everything else. Make sure I got that right. 10, 20, 30, 36. This represents all the other numbers. 6, 8, 9, 5, 10, 3, deuce, 11, all that goes, and 12. So, what I'm going to do is take this lovely Crown Royal bag and just go ahead and just like mix this all up, because it's all random, right? Every roll is an independent roll, okay? So when you think about dice, think of it like this. There it is. You're seeing the 7s, you're seeing the 4s, okay? Now, essentially put all this in a bag. So at the same time. Oh my gosh. Didn't think it'd be this hard though. Alright. And then you shake it up. That is a random roll. Inside represents 6 7s, inside represents 3 4s. Let's go ahead and pull out. Nothing. Put it back in. Nothing. Put it back in. And you see what I'm talking about. Nothing. So essentially, think of it like this. I'm going to dump it back out. When I say about the lay 4 and 10, I'm essentially saying this. I'm saying that it's statistically improbable for you to reach into this bag and pull out one of these 3 chips 4 times before pulling these green chips, okay? So now let's think about it, since these are basically rolls we don't care about for right now. Now let's just put this in here. Now obviously, this right here is going to be a lot of null, a lot of no bets. Nothing's happening. But let's just put 6, 3. Mix them all up. Make sure no one thinks I'm setting inside of a Crown Royal bag. All right. Seven. Look at that. Now let's go ahead and do this. There's a 7. 7. Now, just on the statistic alone, right, that I should be able to pull, in a billion rolls, I should be able to pull 4 out. 7. 4. 7. 4. 7. Seven. Four. Alright. So I could do this all day and it's completely correct. I'll pick up twice as many 4s as a 7. Now think about that. I'm going to pick up twice as many 7s as I do 4s. Okay? So if I keep doing this over and over and over again, 2, 1. 2, 1. 2, 1. Okay? So it's always going to be like this. For every 2 7s will be a 4. Statistically, you cannot hide away from that math. What I'm saying is, all right, all the other dice rolls, all the other numbers doesn't matter. Just the 4 and the 7. What I'm saying is that what if, instead of saying, okay, for every 2 7s is a 4, what if we just say, don't bet these 4? Bet these 2. So think about this. I'm saying that when you roll a 7, I think it's highly unlikely that you're going to roll 7 4s in between a 7. Does math don't lie? Statistics don't lie. And it's not a gambler's fallacy saying I'm reading dice to figure out what the next roll is. I'm just looking at the statistical value between 7s and 4s. And the same can be applied for the 10 as well. So a lot of times, when you say hedge your bet, you're waiting for the right opportunity. Now, for instance, I would say like this. If your gas tank is running, right, and you're about 10 miles to empty, and you say, wow, I'm about to run out of gas. I would bet you that you're going to find a gas station when you're 50 miles to empty. Now, I could be wrong. You could let that go all the way to empty. You could not find a gas station. You could go home. But a good bet is, I think that you're going to find a gas station when your tank is empty. Now, yes, you get gas when your tank is half. Yes, you've gotten gas when you're 3/4 full. But that's what I mean by waiting for the right condition. It's not the gambler's fallacy, it's just waiting for the right condition. Essentially, what I'm doing with my 4-lay is basically waiting until the tank is about 25% to empty. That's it. So guys, that's my, take on the gambler's fallacy for the DGE system. Appreciate it, guys. Check you next time.